Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight and the Open Door, your spiritual caffeine for a high vibrational life. I am Mitchell, the Intuitive Messenger, and it is Friday, June 14th, 2013, a couple days before Father's Day here in the U.S. I thank you for taking time to listen to these videos. Thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel, being a fan on my fan page, clicking on Team Spirit's Daily Message on my website and checking that out. The Team Spirit message is usually a sentence or two about almost what comes up here. So let me go ahead and dive in. Tarot card and then a little bit of the open door. I hope you said and implemented the intention that scrolled by before this video started. I do every day, and I also ask my guides to act as the I ask to be the channel that they speak through to you. So hopefully you'll get something that you need today. That's my intention. And our card for today, High Priestess. Speaking of being a channel and speaking through. So this card is Major Arcana of Tarot deck, which means it's some big stuff. It's life stuff. It's destiny stuff. It's a number 2, so it's a little more passive and feminine in its energy. And this High Priestess, just very powerful woman. As you can see, the owl above her, lots of wisdom there. The fruit of knowledge in one hand and the Torah, which is the law, in the other hand. So this woman is high intuitive, psychic. She is medium mystic. She is connected. She doesn't always resonate as like the mother figure, but she definitely could be a mother. But she is just a very powerful, strong, intuitive woman. Excuse me. So I'm hearing that today is a great day to kind of develop and hone your intuitive skills. Those of you who want to do that, whether you go on to become someone who does it professionally or just developing those skills as our world ramps up, vibrates faster, which is all a good thing. Some of the cool things you can do if you're someone who drives a lot, you can try to intuit what the license plate numbers and letters will be on the car that is passing you. Or you can also, just when you see them in the rearview mirror, just ask your intuition to show you, and say there's 6 letters and numbers on a license plate. If you get 3 out of those, you're doing doggone good. Actually, if you get just 1, it's pretty good. But if you're getting like 2, 3, or 4 out of them, that's very, very good. And obviously you're driving. You want to keep your eyes on the road. But a lot of times driving, you are in a very meditative state because you're in a kind of a zone. So it's a cool place to do that. If your phone rings, try to feel the energy of the person on the other end before you pick it up. See if you can tell who it is, what they're about to bring into your life, what kind of energy level, happiness, sadness, concern, financial distress, whatever. Also, another good one if you're driving, to try to guess the race, nationality, male, female, hair color of the person that is passing you in the car as well. So just all kind of fun stuff you can do. Another great one that I used to do with a friend, I would pick a friend that knows me well, but doesn't know a lot of the friends that I have. And I would send them via email a picture of someone that I knew very well. And they would shoot back just all the energy and information that they picked up on that person. And then I would just go through and in a different color, font, and text, I would highlight the things that were right, the things that might have gone on, and the things that we couldn't quite fit into. And then they would send me a picture, and I would do that. So it was back and forth. I'll never forget, a friend of mine sent me a picture, and I just felt like a shot in the heart of heat. I broke out into a sweat. I knew this man would not probably like me. There would be judgment, condemnation. Later found out he was a high-level minister in what is not Jehovah Witness, the Mormon Church. So I knew that he would disagree with a lot of the stuff that I had to do, but it was pretty powerful, the hits that I got from there. So just some cool ways that you can develop your intuition, which is a lot of what I'm about. I used a great metaphor that they gave me the other day about as the world continues to ramp up and grow, there will feel like there's more craziness and things going on around you. But it's just because we have a better connection, via internet, and the web and things like that, but also our energetics. And the image was like the eye of a hurricane, you're walking through that, and as the hurricane shifts, your intuition is telling you which direction to move. So you stay in that complete calmness. You step, 10 miles out to one direction, and the winds are like 200 miles an hour and destroying everything in its sight. So use that image as you're moving throughout your day. Which direction should I go? Allow your intuition, spirit, your higher self to guide you. So, and that's kind of shifting almost into, like the open door stuff we talk about. Throughout your day, utilize your gut instinct. And I encourage you, I'm hearing, if you don't have what I would call like a success journal, especially if you're working towards doing this type of work that I do, write down a success journal. And just every day you get a hit or get something right. Like if you're working and you know that you're about to experience a short, heavy African-American woman popping into your life that's going to bring you joy, and all of a sudden you're hiring a new employee who is a short African-American woman who has bubbly personality, etc., etc., etc. That's a hit. Write it down, success. And then as you continue, one day you're going to look down, you're going to have success number 1,053. So number them so you know how many success and hits that you're getting. And journaling is just so very important. The Artist's Way is another great book. It's many years old, but Julia Cameron, that was probably one of the first books that really opened my that I studied, other than like being in the Christian faith and studying Bibles and other devotional things like that, but stepping out into something a little more metaphysical. So The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, great book. But you got to write. You got to do 3 pages every day. I have books laying around, and I started typing them into computer, so they're called morning pages, and you do them every day. But it's amazing work. So develop your intuition, connect with your higher self, find that peace as you walk amongst the storm around you. And the storm is vibrational. So when you're vibrating at a very high level, anything that's lower than you is going to feel more like a storm, and the lower it gets, and just the heavier, the denser it is. And something that I always come back to, for me, because it feels like when I say I'm vibrating high that I'm better than somebody else. It's the same thing. I mean, I am still very low compared to a lot of people. And any ascended master is vibrating much higher than I ever am. But it's like you look at, when you look at your child or toddler, their vibration level compared to, let's use like education or just world knowledge, they barely know that if you walk in the street, they're going to get hit by a car. Well, you know much better than that. And as they become teenagers, they're still making some bad judgments. But as they grow and mature, that's the same thing. So we are just taking steps up in a vibration, not better than anybody else, but just a soul's journey. So just because you might feel like you're vibrating high compared to somebody around you, you're still part of the one and same in all body. And it's about experiencing things here while you're on earth. So I'll leave you with that. I say to you, namaste. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Blog Talk Sunday radio with Cosmic Caffeine, Jamie, Mitchell, Evan. And it's Father's Day, and I believe we're bringing on Daniel, our chat room diva, tarot card reader. I think I can say that because Sandy is the chat room mistress. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.